Hi Planner Babes, it's Kim back from Memories in Time. First, I want to say that I hope all of you are staying healthy and happy at home. I hope that the COVID-19 has not infected any of your family. I hope you are enjoying much needed family time and time to craft, plan, do your thing so that you stay happy and healthy during this coronavirus pandemic. And so I am back today to share with you just some more pages in my gardening journal, and today I plan on making a cover for my journal, and I'm probably going to make some little tabs, and I'll probably do a video about that. Currently it is just living in this little micro happy notes, and I probably will end up putting it into a little notebook all its own. Previously I had created one page, and so what I plan on sharing with you today using stickers from Gardening 1 and Gardening 2 is I'm going to do this last or first page was on March 8th when I cleared and cleaned the frog garden. I have a garden that's all froggy related. I taught school for 20 years, and when I taught school, like the last 4 or 5 years I taught school, I had this gorgeous, I know it sounds, but third graders loved it. It was a gorgeous frog classroom, and we loved it. We loved it. We even had a pet frog that went home, a stuffed pet frog, a TY Beanie Baby, who went home with a different kid every night, and he told a story and blah blah blah. So that's how I got my frog garden. So what I plan on doing today is I'm going to create a What's Blooming Now, which is things that was blooming during the month of March, in between March 8th through today, March 29th. And then I plan on, there was some yard work that took place on Friday, the 27th, and then there was some yard work that took place yesterday on the 28th. And so I am planning on using these stickers that I've pulled to help me out with What's Blooming Now. And so I think, and I don't know, I'm going to put some white out. I'm going to set this page aside for just a moment. I'm going to put some white out right here just because I don't know that the stickers I've pulled are going to cover that up. So this is going to be the What's Blooming. And you know what I can do? Which one of these had that in it? This one? The things that I have that have been blooming currently are my daffodils, and I have some little grape hyacinths, and lots of things are getting ready though. Lots of things. We are having lots of beautiful sunshine here in Kentucky and warmer temperatures, and I think I'm going to let that go so that I trim this bit of it off. And for those of you who are working from home, how's that working out for you? Are you enjoying it? Are you having to struggle between work responsibilities, being a mom, and or dad, if there's any dads watching? And are you having to struggle between doing your schoolwork, even, whether you're a student or you have students? Let's see, let's put this trying just to decide where I want to lay things. Where I want to lay them. And my iPad is completely dead, so I can't see what I'm recording. And I need to stick this down so that it will easily, and I really like just that wispiness of florals. It doesn't really reflect anything that's blooming at this moment, but it's just wispy, and I like the wispiness of it. I am just so ready for the temperatures to just be warm enough to go get flowers, but at this time I don't even know that it's safe. Here in the state of Kentucky, you know what, I'm not liking that there. Now that I'm seeing this, I think I want to, as of yesterday, our governor's update yesterday, we have 392 or 394 cases, confirmed positive cases. And as of last night, we had 9 COVID-related deaths. So for those of you who are in larger metropolitan areas where the coronavirus is more widespread, prayers for all of you. And I'm just going to put this just to use it right. Let's see. Let's figure a way, Kimmy, that we can use this right there. And so that is where I will go back and journal in what was actually blooming throughout March. Because I feel like if I'm actually going to keep a journal and I want to really use it as a resource for gardens, because I never would consider myself a master gardener, but I do have a really good green thumb, and I used to, like, really, before I had any other hobbies, I was always in the flower gardens, and so I would like to get back to that, because I was outside all day yesterday, and that was the best thing for my anxiety, and it was just a great self-care day for me yesterday. And so I'll document in here what's blooming, and then I'll sort of write in here, I think, write the dates, and then I'll write the plants that bloom there. So that's that. And I think something that I want to do to preface at the beginning of this garden journal is not necessarily do a day-by-day temps, but just document that during the month of March, this was the average temperature in the day, this was the average temperature at night, and that we had this many days of rain, because I think that has obviously a lot to do with what is blooming in March. So there's that one. And then this one is going to be what happened on March the 27th, and on March the 27th, is that one cover? I pulled this cute little circle, and it says trim and cut, and I think it will cover that just beautifully. pull this. And here's the thing about using these micro minis, these micro notebooks. I have to say I'm still struggling just a little on design space, you know, just design space. And like, I think I want this to overlap here. And I just love how all these colors are complementing one another. And so on this page, I'll talk about the lawn care trimming and cutting that took place at my mom and dad's, which I'm referring to as the home place. Mom and dad moved 9 years ago, to our home in Tennessee, and I still do the upkeep on the outside of the home. A coal company bought the home, so we could not actually physically do anything to the home, but I can keep the grounds mowed and cleaned, and I do that. So that's going to be documented there. And then on the back of that page, I am going to document, and of course, that one is a little smaller sticker, and so it's not going to. So, plan for today. And I love this lavender. So pretty. And this sticker has that sort of farmhouse feel to it. And for those of you who are doing a gardening journal, the farmhouse sticker book will be a great resource. If you do not have the gardening 1 or 2 books, the farmhouse sticker book would be great for doing a garden journal. And I don't know that I'm actually going to use that sticker at all now. It's something I do feel like I want to do. I want to come into these books and just see if there is. That page just seems a little naked to me. Like, maybe I need some kind of, not necessarily. Here's a little lavender that matches that. I'm trying to decide, do I want that there? So this is one of those instances where I do not want as much of the clear sticker, because I do not want it to impede or interfere with the space where I would be writing. And so I'm just going to prune away using a gardening term. Prune away some of that clear sticker. I think I just want it right there, and I know I'm going to be losing some of the sticker, but that's okay. It just felt a little naked down there in the corner. And I'll remove those. And there's my war wound from yesterday. I had on gloves, really good gardening thick gloves, and I started out at my dad's at the home place yesterday raking chestnut leaves from an area, a ditch that water flows through, and yep, that's the aftermath. And I'm just letting it get some air today. So. And I don't know that I really don't know that I want anything else. I'm just going to browse through. I think that probably will be it. Probably. I just want to take a quick peek. I think that helped it not feel so naked. I do feel like I need something right there. Right there. What? I don't know. But I just feel like I need something. And I wish that those were paper so that we could write on them. Let's see. Plant dreams, wish for rain. I kind of like this Be the Sunshine, and that way we can add a little yellow. And that will pull in that page. Well, no, it's not going to pull in that page because it's going to be opposite of that page. But I kind of like that Be the Sunshine. Haven't seen butterflies yet, so I don't want to put that out because I haven't seen butterflies yet. These little babies, daffodils, will be popping up any moment now, especially with all the warm sunshine and rain. Those babies will be popping up. I'll tell you what I can do. Well, I was going to say I could take one of those today's. I could pull in one of these and put my date. And then that will have that little page all complete. All complete. If it cannot be crooked. Okay. So there we go, and now it does not feel near as naked as it did. And I like that little pop of yellow there that says Be the Sunshine. And so that is what I have so far for the little garden journal. I'm going to pop these back in just so you can see what they are looking like. And chances are that I will use scrapbook paper to create a cover for this. I have some really pretty florals, and chances are, and I may even pull some Project Life cards. I'm not sure, I've got a ton of Project Life cards, so I may pull a Project Life card to create my little cover for this. So far I have this page, and this is the page. Oops, I need to trim that away. It was clear and I didn't see that that sticker was in the way. And this is where I will document. There we go. There we go. This is where I will document what is currently blooming, or what bloomed from the beginning of March till now. And then this is where I'll tell the yard work that took place at the home place on the 27th. And this is where I will tell the yard work that took place here at my house and part of the home place on the orchard yesterday on the 28th. I'm loving this little garden journal. Hopefully it inspired you to find a way to use these gardening books. Now, I do not have vegetable gardens, so I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate, and I may actually end up doing some like container vegetable gardening this summer, especially tomatoes, because I do love tomatoes, and see how that goes. So I may get to use some of them. But this is just something fun for me and a pretty way to document what's happening while I'm staying healthy at home. Be sure and leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you're staying healthy at home. If you have a prayer, if you have someone who has been ill and you would like me to pray for you or your loved one, leave me a comment down below. You know how to reach me on Instagram. You can send me a DM on Instagram. And until next time, happy planning!